Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach. I have lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and today we're going to talk about dieting and why diets don't work, why they stop working after about a year or so. A lot of this may be surprising to you. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on because I do upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will put nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. This is what I followed to lose my 140 pounds, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to chat with me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about why diets don't work, specifically after a year. We are bombarded with diet information, especially on social media, Instagram, here on YouTube, Facebook, articles that pop up on our feeds, things we hear about on TV. And the reality of all of this information that we receive daily is, truthfully, diets do not work. Diets are actually set up for failure. If diets worked, the diet industry wouldn't be a billion-dollar industry. People wouldn't do specific diet programs and keep returning to them because they gain their weight back. The bottom line about diets is they don't work. And more specifically, if you do lose weight following a traditional diet, it's likely that that weight loss and those benefits you see from dieting go away after about a year. A new study finds most diets lead to weight loss and lower blood pressure, but those desired effects largely disappear after a year. In this study, people followed popular diets like paleo, keto, or Mediterranean, but after about a year, few kept the weight off. People who are interested in losing weight and maintaining it need a more sustainable plan than simply going on a diet. I talk about sustainability daily here on my channel, on my weight loss channel, when I'm coaching my clients. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do that exact same thing to keep the weight off. So for example, if you want to follow a keto diet, you're going to have to do keto for the rest of your life. And for most people, that's not sustainable. So it's not even worth going on the diet just to gain all of the weight back a few months or weeks later. A lot of these diets have impressive initial results, and that's why we keep doing them. But unfortunately, those impressive results typically aren't fat loss, it's more water weight. And when we diet long term, we're actually losing a lot of lean muscle, not just fat. And our goal should be fat loss, not weight loss. The difference is weight loss is going to contain lean muscle, water, and fat is fat. And in order to lose fat, you cannot diet. You have to do it in a sustainable way, being in a mild deficit and following some pretty basic guidelines that you'll follow for the rest of your life in order to maintain that weight loss. And take that from someone who lost 140 pounds and has maintained that weight loss for over a year. Did you know that approximately 45 million Americans go on a diet every single year? There's one study that was done that is so intriguing to me. The study was based on the results of 121 random trials with nearly 22,000 patients. The average age was 49, and each person followed a popular name diet like paleo, keto, or Mediterranean, or an alternative control diet like counting macros, and reported weight loss and changes in cardiovascular risk factors. According to the study, evidence shows that the most macronutrient diets over 6 months result in moderate weight loss and substantial improvements in cardiovascular risk factors like blood pressure. However, after 12 months, the effect on weight reduction and improvements in cardiovascular risk factors largely disappeared. And a similar study from 2018, which followed 29 long-term weight loss studies, showed that more than half of the lost weight was regained within 2 years. And by 5 years, more than 80% of the lost weight was regained. So what this is telling us is that none of these diets are sustainable long-term, especially if a lot of the weight came back after 1 year and 80% of the weight came back after 5 years. Again, whatever you do to lose weight has to be sustainable for you. It shouldn't be restricting or eliminating any food or any food group because, again, that's not sustainable. And that's why diets truly are a short-term solution to weight gain. Typically when someone starts a diet, like I said, it's the honeymoon period. They lose weight rather quickly in the beginning, especially if you're really motivated to stick to whatever you're following. But eventually the weight loss stops, the metabolism slows down, and the scale stops decreasing. As you lose weight, your metabolism fights back against you and makes it harder to continue with the downward trend. We need to be more in tune with what works best for us. without feeling deprived, causing us to bounce back to prior unhealthy eating styles, whether it be macros, intervals of feeding, or portion control. So how do you fight back? How do you fight back against diets? How do you lose weight if you don't go on a diet? Like I said in the beginning, we're gung-ho. Our house is filled with healthy foods, but as the week goes on, our motivation starts to fade, our deprivation starts to kick in, and it's really just not sustainable for us long-term. You really have to work on a total lifestyle change, not just diet, not just food related, but a total overhaul of your lifestyle. One of the biggest things that experts see with people looking to maintain weight is exercise. Calorie restriction is good, but to keep it off, physical activity and exercise have to increase to create lean body mass. The more lean mass a person has, the more elevated their metabolism can be. There's also a rule, so to speak, that you can follow when you're building your plate. So we talked about nutrition and exercise. We'll deep dive into exercise in a minute, but let's focus on nutrition because weight loss starts in the kitchen, fitness starts in the gym, and you can't out-exercise a bad diet. So your nutrition has to be in check for the exercise that you're doing to be beneficial. You can follow the 50-25-25 rule. This is where 50% of each meal is vegetables, 25% is lean protein, and 25% is high carbs. If you follow this formula, weight loss aside, you'll feel well and your blood sugars will be balanced, which is helpful in maintaining your weight. So following this 50-25-25 rule is great. You can also tweak this a little bit. Someone like myself follows a pretty high protein diet. That way I'm able to maintain the lean muscle I have and continue to build lean muscle with exercise. And remember, lean muscle burns calories, increases your metabolism. That's why we focus on fat loss, not weight loss. So for me, I would do more of a 25% good complex carbohydrates, 35% vegetables, and 40% protein. That's what works a little bit better for me, is following a little bit higher protein diet. Now, I do offer personalized macros and calories. Like I said, this is what I follow to lose my weight, and I will be able to give you your macro breakdown, protein, carbs, and fat. So I definitely recommend that. You can find that on my nutrition coaching website. It's linked at the top of the description box. Some other recommendations for staying healthy, weight loss, or not include things like 7 hours of sleep per night, 60 to 80 ounces of water per day minimum, and 150 minutes of exercise per week. There is no one diet that works for everyone. It's what works best for you and is most sustainable long term. Any change you make in the daily food intake while lowering your calories will in fact assist in weight loss. The question is, for how long? So like I said, diets work in the short term, but it has been proven time and time again that they do not work in the long term. And remember, whatever you do to lose weight, you've got to do that to maintain your weight loss. And every body is different. What each person follows for weight loss is also going to be different. And again, you have to find what works for you. What worked for me was simply counting calories, because the only way to lose weight is to be in a calorie deficit. Bottom line, you could literally eat Ho-Hos and Twinkies all day, and if you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. Obviously not recommended, because you're not going to get all of the micronutrients and vitamins and minerals your body needs. You're not going to feel good. You're not going to stay full. But in reality, being in a deficit is what causes weight loss. Also, following a protein goal and reaching a protein goal every day will naturally help you choose healthier foods in order to get in enough protein. And it will also help maintain that lean muscle and keep your metabolism revved. In addition, it'll keep you fuller for longer, unlike those Twinkies and those Ho-Hos. So for me, just following a calorie deficit and tracking my protein led to my weight loss and has maintained that weight loss. So I would highly recommend your personalized macros and calories, and find whatever's going to work for you to lose weight and keep it off. And there's a good possibility that's not going to be any type of diet. Let us know down below, what do you do to lose and maintain your weight loss? Give us your tips and tricks in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, because again, I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below, where you will find nutrition coaching, those personalized macros and calories, highly recommend, as well as one-on-one coaching and links and discounts to my favorite healthy things. Thank you for watching. Let's go lose the weight and keep it off and not diet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.